Hello everyone, it's me Bryson P and thank you for checking out this video. Today I want to discuss with you a little bit about me, who I am. So my name is Bryson and I live on the border of Kentucky and Tennessee. I was born to both military parents. My mom and dad were both in the military. My grandparents lived right outside of Washington, D.C. My grandfather was in the military as well. He was a Vietnam veteran, and then after he retired from the Army, became a prison guard for one of the federal prisons there in Washington, D.C. I had an uncle. He passed away quite a few years ago. He was actually an Agent Orange baby and had a lot of health issues and birth defects and a lot of other problems from my grandfather being and serving and the chemicals that he dealt with Agent Orange while he was in Vietnam. Beyond that, during my pretty much entire childhood and all the way through my teenage years, I spent every summer right outside of Washington, D.C. I got to go to a lot of the museums, the Smithsonian museums, the just all of the different things, right? And I've mentioned this in some other videos, but going to the Arlington National Cemetery, going to the Lincoln Monument, going to all the different places there are in Washington, not just once, twice, but many times over. So I've always enjoyed that time spent and getting to see the history and learning about it because it helped me really grow a fondness of history and the culture and all the ways that things have changed from many years ago to now. I really love space. I've always, even now, I just stare up at the stars a lot of times and will just think about the different galaxies, the different things that we have. And a little neat nerd fact about me, I've actually signed up for quite a few different programs through NASA that they have offered throughout the years. One of those programs allowed me to put my name on a microchip that is on the Mars rover that's actually on Mars right now. You know, for whatever reason, I've had this crazy thought in my head that I would enjoy being like a hobo back in the day, of having a stick with a handkerchief full of my personal items and hopping onto a boxcar of a train with the door open and you got your one leg hanging out and you're just swinging it through the air as the train goes through the mountains and through the hillside and through the countryside, and you just get to see all the scenery and the sights. And for some reason that's always been a fascinating thought in my head and something that I would just love to do, to be able to explore, to be able to go places and see things and just have that ability to do that. And I don't know why being a hobo with my belongings in a knapsack on a stick has been a fascination of mine since I was a little kid, but it has. And so being able to travel the world, see other places, and go to different museums. You know, like I hope to one day go to the Netherlands and go to all the different places that Vincent van Gogh has been to because I really enjoy his artwork. He's one of my favorite painters, and I have a artwork calendar behind me. I have the Starry Night socks. I have a shirt that has, his artwork on it. So why Scandinavia? Why do I want to go to Scandinavia? Why do I want to visit Norway, Denmark, and Sweden? I don't have an exact answer, but I'll tell you why I chose you guys, okay? Because when I made my first couple of YouTube videos, I made one about the prison system in Norway and about how much different it is compared to the United States and how they treat people and just the difference in culture, the way that the whole difference in the way that people are treated like human beings, that people are treated like you actually have you're actually a person, not just somebody that did something wrong and you no longer deserve to have any type of identity for the rest of your life. So when I made those couple videos and I talked about my incarceration and my mistakes that I've made, you was very accepting. You were very wide open about it, and it was just very heartwarming to me because, again, these are really kind of personal things that I don't ever talk about and discuss. But whenever I was in the 6th grade, I remember having dinner at a friend's house. And again, for whatever reason, I stopped in the middle of the dinner and looked at my friend's parents, both of them, and I said, I will never amount to anything. I don't know why. I really don't. I don't know why I believe that, but I did at that time, as whatever age I was in 6th grade, I'm sorry. At whatever age I was in 6th grade. I felt that way for some reason. So to have that generosity and to have that compassion from complete strangers, the packages from Norway, from Sweden, of course from Australia too, thank you so much. And then I have another one here from Norway that I'm about to have to open here. But the love and the support and just the generosity from, of course, all over, but from you guys immediately, wants me to be there. And my best friend, he's always talked about like Vikings and interest in the Nordic culture. So, and it would just be interesting to actually experience more than what I've experienced now. I know that maybe this isn't the best way to address GoFundMe, but it's the way that I feel is the best way to address GoFundMe, because I didn't start this channel to get monetary gain out of it. I started this to learn, to expand, and to understand more of the world that is outside of just the United States and just from what I've known, because I enjoy learning about this stuff. I enjoy learning about history and culture and other countries and different things that have happened throughout the world. But a lot of you guys have a general interest in me creating a GoFundMe and supporting my dreams and supporting my drive and want to visit the Scandinavian countries. So this is my GoFundMe plea, if you want to call it that, and I will have my link, everything, to GoFundMe. You're more than welcome to, donate if you want to. You don't have to at all. I don't expect you to by one bit. That's why I don't have ads on my YouTube videos. So currently, a itinerary that I have seen just by putting in some random places and kind of getting an idea where I would like to go. So I could fly into Copenhagen and get there on, say, like April 21st of 2022, and then stay in Copenhagen, Denmark for like 2 nights, and then use the train from Central Station of Copenhagen to Central Station in Odense, and then spend a day or two in Odense, and then take the train from there going to Gothenburg, right? Because that's, according to this, a 5.5 hour train ride. So if I was to take that, I don't know if there's an overnight one, but I'm hoping that there might be, because someone had mentioned that they're, to look into that as options. So if I was to take, like, say, an overnight train or something like that from Odense to Gothenburg, and then spend a day or two or a night or two in Gothenburg, and then from there I would take the train from there to Stockholm and be there for a night or two, because that's a 3.5 hour train ride is what this is saying. I wouldn't mind taking that, like at a first train ride out or something like that, if that was a possibility. And then we've got from there a 1 hour flight going from Stockholm to Oslo, Norway, and then spend 2 days, 2 nights, whatever, in Oslo, and then fly from Oslo back. And then if all that goes to plan and everything was to go well, I would love to then maybe do a future trip, say in October, and go to the northern part of Norway and the northern part of Finland. Like go Norway up and then over to Finland and then down and then come back from Helsinki. And I could do that, say, around October, maybe, because that's when my birthday is, and I believe that would be a good time to probably try to see the Northern Lights, maybe, yeah? So let me know what you think. Give me some ideas in the comments, and I hope that this is a good enough video for those of you who have been wanting me to do this, and I will continue to update, and I hope that we can make a plan and we can do this together and, share this and grow on it. So, yeah, I'm excited, and it's different. It's something that is definitely different. So bear with me and be patient with me on this, because I'm figuring this out all on my own and trying to really make sense of this as it grows and continues to populate, I guess you could say. So thank you again for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you didn't, that's okay. Like I always say, I might not be your flavor, and that's all right. So if you enjoyed this, that's great, that's wonderful. Have a great day, great night, whatever time you see this. It's me, Bryson P, and goodbye.